I used to think cold showers were a trend, something you did to post about, to feel good about yourself for 30 seconds before going back to your normal and comfortable life. But then I made it a non negotiable every morning with no exception. And I realized something that nobody's talking about. It has nothing to do with the health benefits, nothing to do with inflammation, cortisol, or dopamine, or whatever else these science guys are talking about. A cold shower proves something to you every single morning. And if you don't understand what it's proven to you, then you've been doing it for the wrong reasons. Now, let me be very honest with you. Most people wake up and immediately start making compromises. The alarm goes off and they don't get up. They negotiate. Oh, 5 more minutes. And here's the thing, it's not even 7 a.m. and you've already proven to yourself that you can't keep your word. Think about that for a second. Before they've done a single thing, before they've faced a single challenge, they've already shown themselves who they really are when things get slightly uncomfortable. Not hard, slightly uncomfortable. And if you can't handle slightly uncomfortable, how do you think you will handle the actually hard things in your life? The rejection, the failure, the moment in which you'll start sacrificing real things in order to achieve your objective. I used to be that person. I negotiated with myself constantly. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I've had a long week. Oh, I really deserve a good break. And I exactly got the results you would expect from someone who constantly compromises with himself. But then I started taking cold showers every morning with no exceptions, and something changed. Not because of the cold, but because of what cold represents. Now, here's what I really want you to take from this video. And it's something I call the morning contract. Every single morning, when you wake up, you have a contract with yourself. And this contract says only one thing. I am the person who I say I am. Not the person you post about, not the person you imagine being, but the person you actually are when no one is watching, when there's no reward, when it's yourself and discomfort. And the cold shower is the first line of this contract. Because here's what happens when you're standing in front of that cold shower. Your brain genuinely doesn't want to do it every single time. And it doesn't really matter if you've done it for 300 days in a row. You won't want to do it. That instinct never goes away. Ah, it's cold. You don't need to do this. It's okay if you skip it this time. That's what your brain thinks. And in that moment, you have a choice. You honor the contract or you start negotiating. And here's what I've learned. When you negotiate the first decision you make in the morning, you'll negotiate all day long. And this is exactly the part people miss. They think cold showers are about the cold. They're about what you do when your brain tells you not to do it. Because that's gonna happen 50 times today. Your brain is gonna tell you not to send that difficult email, not to go train to the gym, not to phone call your friend and do the hard things. Because it's simply hard. And we're made to avoid hard things. And the answer to all those moments of difficulty is built right here. In those 3 seconds, standing in front of the shower, in which you decide whether to turn or not that dial. When you step into cold water and you breathe through it, when you choose discomfort on purpose, you're proving one fundamental thing. You are in control. Not comfort, not your moods and not your feelings, but you are in control. And this matters way more than what people actually realize. Because most people just do things based on how they feel. If they feel motivated, they train. If they feel good, maybe they work hard. If they feel like it, they do it. And those people will never build something great. I'm sorry, but this is just the truth. Because great things don't get built on feelings. They get built on decisions, on repeated decisions. Every day, regardless of how you feel. And a cold shower is a decision. A decision that says, I don't do things because I feel like it. I do things because they need to be done. I ran a marathon in less than 4 hours. I hit my goal of 100 kilo bench. Not because I felt motivated, but because I showed up anyways, no matter what, every day consistently. And the discipline that carried me through those hard times, it was built in the morning, in my cold shower, because I proved to myself as a first thing in the morning, that I am the person I decide to be. Every single time you push through the cold, you're proving something to yourself. I am someone who does what they say they will do. And that proof accumulates over time. Every morning you honor the contract. You become more certain of the person you are. You're demonstrating something to yourself. And that certainty shows up in every other decision you make during your day. Now, let me show you what the two versions of your day look like. Version 1. The alarm goes off, you hit snooze. You scroll your phone, you skip the cold shower. And by 9 a.m., you've already broken 3 small commitments you've made to yourself. But here's what happens under the surface. Your brain has already logged it. You are someone who doesn't follow through. And for the rest of the day, every decision gets slightly easier to compromise with because you've already set the standard and it's really low. Version 2. The alarms get off, you get up immediately, walk to the bathroom straight, open the dial and get under the cold water. You stand in it with a straight face and get out. Now your brain has logged something completely different. You're someone who does what needs to be done, regardless of comfort. And for the rest of the day, this standard follows you. You don't skip the hard workout. You make the difficult call. You send the difficult email. Because you've already proved something this morning, and that's who you are. So same person, completely different day. The only variable was this first decision. Now, I know someone is watching this video and going like, yeah, cool, but how? I've tried this many times, but I just can't stick to it. I want to call out on this immediately. You're not able to maintain your routine because you're making it too complicated. You're standing in the shower thinking, okay, 1, 2, oh no, I'll go tomorrow, come on, it's too hard. Stop negotiating, stop counting, stop thinking. Here's the entire plan. Walk to the shower, turn the cold water on, step out. Easy as that. No, I'll warm water up first, then switch to cold. No counting techniques, no thinking about it. Just act. Full cold from the start. Also because the more you think about it, the less the chances are you will actually stay in the cold shower. Now, of course, having cold showers have some benefits you've heard of several times. Blood pressure, improved muscle recovery, more discipline, the energy, the focus, the nervous system response. So yeah, those are real, but they're secondary. The primary benefit is what it does to your identity, because the morning sets the tone for every decision that follows during the day. The habits that you carry out during the first hour of the day, those will define your personality for the day. So they're really super important. So no, you're not taking a cold shower to be healthy. You're doing a cold shower to demonstrate to yourself you're the kind of person who does the hard things even when he doesn't feel like doing so. Now look, I'm not saying cold showers are magic and they'll fix your life. It won't make you successful and it won't fix your problems. But it will do one thing almost nothing else can. It will prove to yourself every single morning that you're capable of doing hard things. So tomorrow morning, when the alarm goes off, don't think about it. Just do it straight up without thinking. So guys, remember to prove to yourself who you really are. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.